Hi, good afternoon, my dear students. Once again, welcome back to 10th class Social Science. I hope all are fine and take care. Okay, let us start our class, my dear students. Today, I would like to take the first chapter from the geography part. First chapter of geography, that is, you can see on the board. The heading is India, position and extent. First chapter is India, position and extent. Okay. So listen, my dear students. Now we are going to discuss about our motherland, India. And you know, our India is the seventh largest country in the world. Seventh largest country in the world after Russia, China, Canada, Brazil, Australia, like that countries. Okay. India is the seventh largest country after Russia, China, Canada, Australia, Brazil, like these countries. Okay. And when we discuss about our country, you know, the total area of India is 32 lakh 87,263. That is the total area of the Indian territory, including Lakshadweep and Andaman and Nicobar Islands. Okay, 32 lakh 87,263 kilometers square. That is the total area of our country. Okay, so we have when we measure the kilometers of the frontiers which is sharing with the boundaries which is sharing with the other countries, that is around 15,200 kilometers. 15,200 kilometers are the total frontiers or the boundaries of India. Okay. And when we measure that in the coastal regions surrounded by the ocean, in the west it is Arabian Sea, in the south it is Indian Ocean, and in the east it is Bay of Bengal. When we measure from here, okay, from here to up to here, it is 6,100 kilometers. 6,100 kilometers. That is the total length of the coastal region in kilometer. Okay. And when we look at the width of our country, you know, from Gujarat to Arunachal Pradesh in the east, the width of India is 2,933 kilometers. Okay. And when we look at the length of India from Kashmir to Kanyakumari, that is 3,214 kilometers. 3,214 kilometers is the length of India. Okay. So I hope you got a clear-cut idea about India now. Okay. And the 82.5 degree longitude is passing through our central part of India, okay, nearby Lucknow. That is 82.5 degree east. Okay, that is the latitude which is passing through the middle part of India, and we consider it as the standard time of India. Okay, standard time of Indian Standard, we call it as Indian Standard Time or IST, Indian Standard Time. Okay. And when we take the country as a whole, it comprises around approximately 2.42% of total area of the world. Okay. The size of India is only 2.42% when we compare with the whole percentage of the world. Okay. And coming to our neighboring countries, we have 9 neighbors are there. We have 9 neighboring countries are there, like Pakistan, Afghanistan, Nepal, Bhutan, Myanmar, Bangladesh, Myanmar, Sri Lanka and Maldives. Okay, in your textbook you can't see Maldives, but Maldives is also one of our neighbors. Okay, so you know I shall repeat once again. The capitals are Pakistan. Sorry, the important neighboring countries are 9. They are Pakistan, Afghanistan in the northwest part of India, and in the exact northern part we can see Nepal, Bhutan and China. Okay, Nepal, Bhutan and China we can see, and in the eastern part we can see Bangladesh and Myanmar, and coming to southeast we can see Sri Lanka and Maldives. Okay, so these are the 9 neighboring countries of our country. Okay, so now I would like to give some assignment to you. Just try to find out the capital cities of these 9 neighboring countries of India. Okay, so the capital of Pakistan, Afghanistan, Nepal, Bhutan, China, Bangladesh, Myanmar, Sri Lanka and Maldives. Try to find out yourself. Okay, so you will be getting a clear-cut idea about our neighboring countries and their capital. Okay, so coming to our India, in India we can see there are 28 states are there. Earlier we had 29 states, but now Jammu and Kashmir is not a part of the states. Now it is deleted from the list of states and it is added to union territories. Earlier we had only 7 union territories including Chandigarh, Lakshadweep, Andaman and Nicobar Islands, Pondicherry, Daman and Diu, Dadra and Nagar Haveli and Delhi. Now 2 more is added, that is Kashmir and Ladakh, by dividing Jammu and Kashmir. Okay, Jammu and Kashmir is divided into 2. Now we can see Kashmir and Ladakh are the 2 newly formed union territories of India. Okay, so that is about union territories, and you know our capital city New Delhi is also part of union territory, and we can see a lot of historical monuments like Red Fort, Qutub Minar, Jama Masjid, Akshardham Temple, India Gate. In Mumbai also we can see India Gate, as well as in the Delhi also there is India Gate is there. Okay, and Red Fort, like that many historical buildings we can see. And moreover our Indian Parliament, and it has 2 houses, Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha, both are in Delhi, and our Supreme Court of India is also located in the capital of Delhi. Okay, and during the British time the capital of India was in Kolkata, present day capital of West Bengal. Okay, and when we got independence, we made Delhi as our capital, and during Mughal time also Delhi was a capital of India, and because of that reason we can see many historical buildings there. Okay, and when we just go a little bit far away from Delhi, we can see the Uttar Pradesh, and in Uttar Pradesh we can see Agra, and you know the one of the 7 wonders of the world, the Taj Mahal, is located in Uttar Pradesh, in Agra, nearby the river Yamuna. Okay, and it is one of the 7 wonders of the world, made up of white marbles. Okay, so many historical things are there to be explored by the students. Okay, and okay, now I hope you understood the basic introduction about this chapter. Okay, and please go through the textbook and read it. Okay, thank you.